G'day there, Guardians. It is 12 tier time. As you can see by the stock refresh here, I'm a few days late, but that doesn't that much. As usual, you can find all the descriptions and the timestamps in the description below, so you can skip straight to the vendor you're after if there's one you're looking for. We will start with Tyra Karn in the temple as usual, looking at the artifacts that she's brought with her this week. And we've got the Memory of Felwinter at a 296, I think it is. Yep, with, what do we got? 298, sorry, 298. With Intellect, which is completely and utterly useless, Discipline and Strength. So really, even though it's a 298, you're really dealing with, what is that, a 264 discipline strength roll. So, you know, I'd if you don't have the Memory of Felwinter, grab it, but otherwise it's pretty garbage. The perk on this one, it drops out your super, which makes Intellect completely irrelevant. That's why the Intellect thing there is superfluous. It doesn't matter at all. But in place of that, you get an extra grenade and an extra melee charge, and you get a boost overall to all of your stats. Plus, orbs give you melee and grenade energy instead of super energy, because you can't get your super. We've got the Memory of Teema at a 107 strength roll. That's down from a max of 119. Pretty garbage in terms of 12 tier stats. But this one is not the greatest perk either, which melee attacks on minor minions give them the opportunity to, well, it has the chance to turn them to be temporary allies for about 30 seconds. But I see that as more of a novelty than anything useful. Although I've been in a fire team with a mate who managed to turn, I think, 4 different enemies onto his team. So sometimes I guess it can be useful. It lasts for about 30 seconds. If you don't like it, you can hit them again and turn them back. The Perun is also a 112 discipline only roll, down from, pretty sure Perun is one of those that is a 119 only. I'll have to double check that. But the perk on this one, enemy guardians with full supers and all enemies with low health are highlighted. Enemies with full supers are highlighted yellow, pretty sure, and enemies with low health highlighted in red. This week, Eris Morn has the Cloak of the Dusktorn at a 59 discipline strength roll, 75 legendary marks. For that one, it has upgrade rate for scout rifles and Vanguard champ. This week, Cade's got the gauntlets and the boots and a ghost to have a look at. So this week, we've got a 96 roll intellect discipline set of KD Bogatir 2.0 gauntlets with increased melee attack speed, sniper rifle loader. Momentum transfer gives you bonus melee energy on grenade hits. And of course, because it's an intellect discipline roll, we've got increased intellect or increased discipline. The booties that he's got next door are a 130 roll, down from 135. 5 points down on the discipline stat. You can see that right there. Strength is of max 5679. 75 legendary marks again. We've got arc double down, shotgun ammo or rocket launcher ammo. And being a discipline strength roll, it has obviously increased discipline or increased strength. And he's got a perfect roll tower watch shell just here. Intellect discipline, 25, 35, spot on. With Spirit Bloom detector and Spirit Bloom sensor. And he also has cleansing ritual that generates additional glimmer when killing Hive. I'd grab that one. Zavala for the Titans has a few items. He's got these boots here, also at a 130 roll. They 75 legendary marks. Discipline strength roll, all 5 points, excuse me, in that discipline node or stat there. You can see 51 versus 56. So all 5 points missing are there. Solar double down, sniper rifle ammo, machine gun ammo, increased discipline or increased strength. Not too bad, but lacking in the discipline department. And this Vitruvius mark here is a 59 roll. Intellect discipline, 1 stat point off of perfect on that discipline setting there. We've got Vanguard Champion as usual, auto rifle focus, fusion rifle focus, increased intellect and increased discipline. And then he also has this ghost here. Here we go. Perfect roll, intellect, discipline, ghost. Quite a few of them on offer this week actually. 75 legendary marks. It's intellect discipline, as I said, with relic iron sensor and blue polyphage. Handy for killing Vex. You get additional glimmer. So make sure you pick one of those up as well. And the core array has something for the Warlocks as well. The boots here are also a 130 roll. Lots of 130 rolls this week on boots. Intellect, strength, 53 and 54. You can see 3 points down on intellect and 2 on strength. We have Void Double Down, Shotgun Ammo, and Machine Gun Ammo. This is handy if you're running especially the Void Walker subclass, excuse me. Intellect and Strength. She's also got a Ghost in the middle here, 59 Intellect Discipline roll, 1 point down on Intellect, with Helium Filament, Sensor for the Moon, and Blue Polyphage generates additional glimmer when killing Vex. For the Hunters, Shaxx has these Raku Poltergeist 2.0 beauties at 1 stat point off of max. They are a 134 roll, 1 point off on the discipline. I'd definitely grab these ones if I were you, if you're looking for a great 12 tier stat roll on booties with an intellect disciplines roll. They are Void Double Down, handy for that Night Stalker subclass most people tend to run, or Capture King if you're running Crucible control matches, where once you capture the control zone, you have gained, you have increased, weapon movements and weapon and movement speeds. Can't speak tonight. Shotgun ammo, machine gun ammo, and of course increased intellect or discipline. He's also got fair bit for the, well, some good stuff this week on offer. For the Hunters, again, he's got this chest piece at a 143 roll, 4 points down from max, 3 points down in discipline, 1 in strength. It has arc recovery and arc armor, so handy if you're running that blade dancer subclass, with auto rifle ammo or sidearm ammo. Again, this is pretty good for Crucible, actually. It's starting to look like a decent roll for Crucible. Increased discipline, increased strength. This week, Shaxx for the Titan has the Toward the Sky mark at a 59 roll, intellect discipline. It has upgrade rate for hand cannons and Crucible champion. And for the Warlocks, Shaxx has the helmet this week at a 107 roll, intellect, discipline, strength, 107. We are 2 points down on each discipline and strength, down from the 46-65 maximum. On this roll, we've got innovation, gives you bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. Hands-on, where you get bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness. So that is PvE only, which it baffles me why Shaxx sells, the Crucible handler sells helmets and gear that's only relevant to PvE. Heavy lifting, again, only PvE with super energy from heavy weapon kills, and of course discipline and strength. This week, Arak Jalal's a bit light on over at Dead Orbit, but he does have some stuff for the Hunter, nothing for the Titan or the Warlock, other than a Ghost, which we'll look at in a sec. These Endling Strides, though, for the Hunter, discipline strength roll at a 130, which we've got 1 point down on strength and 4 points down on discipline, 5 points off of max at a 75 legendary marks. We've got Arc Double Down, again handy for that Blade Dancer subclass. Shotgun ammo and rocket launcher ammo and discipline strength roll. He's also got a Ghost down here that is handy for anyone. It's a perfect roll, intellect, discipline. It's got worm spore sensor and cleansing ritual for killing hive. Gets you additional glimmer. Over at Future War Cult, nothing for the Hunters this week, but Lakshmi has a mark for the Titans at a 59 roll, intellect discipline, 1 point down on the intellect stat there, with auto rifle focus and Crucible champion. She's also got this Eon Tracer plate, which is pretty handy roll there. It's 3 points down on discipline. You can see 6186 on intellect, down to 58.83 on discipline, 3 points down from max, making it 144 down from 147. Pretty good roll, and one that I'd recommend grabbing if you don't have a great Titan roll looking for intellect discipline. It's got arc recovery and arc armor, so if you're running those striker subclasses, particularly in the Crucible, then this might be handy for you, especially with running this arc armor here. Scout rifle ammo and shotgun ammo, so looking good for those striker juggernauts. Shotgun jug. The increased intellect and increased discipline obviously as well. She's also got a ghost down here, not a great one, it's 58, but intellect discipline has spirit bloom sensor and ether seeds, handy for getting additional glimmer when killing fallen. For the Warlocks, Lakshmi has this Tracer, Eon Tracer Bond. It's a 58 roll, intellect discipline, 1 point off on each of intellect and discipline, with pulse rifle upgrade and Crucible champion. She's also got the chest piece here. Handy roll, 3 points off of max, 1 in intellect, 2 in discipline. So not too bad at all. 144 down from 147. Similar to the Titan, I think. And void recovery and void armor. Handy if you're running the Void Walker subclass. The hand cannon ammo or fusion rifle ammo in that second tree there, you could run either of those, and of course increased intellect or increased discipline. At New Monarchy, for the Hunters, Executor Hideous has an intellect strength roll on these boots. They are a 131 roll, 4 points down from max, all 4 in the strength category there. And we've got Void Double Down, handy for that Night Stalker subclass. Fusion rifle ammo or rocket launcher ammo. I wouldn't mind that roll actually, but a lot of people would be against it. Courtesy fusion rifle ammo right here. Increased intellect and increased strength. For the Titans, he's got these high command gauntlets at a 96 roll, intellect strength with increased melee attack speed, rain blows over here. We've got momentum transfer, gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits, scout rifle loader. I don't mind that because I run scout rifles, especially in PvE. I also like this node here, increased intellect and increased strength. And for the Warlocks, we've got a Sunsinger Bond, perfect roll, intellect, strength. Definitely grab this one, especially if you're a collector, if you haven't got it before, with upgrade rate and pulse rifle and Vanguard champion. The speaker's a little light this week, nothing for the Hunters. We've got a 58 roll here, 2 points down on intellect for the Titans on this Spirit of Saturn mark, with upgrade rate on pulse rifles and Vanguard champ. We've also got the Strikers mark at a 59 roll, 75 legendary marks, intellect discipline, 1 point down on intellect, scout rifle focus and Vanguard champion. And finally, over at the Reef, Variks has this King's mark for the Titan and nothing else. There's a 58 roll, intellect is down 2 points for a legendary engram and 5,000 glimmer. Who can argue with that at this point in the game when there's not much left for anyone to do? Upgrade rate for scout rifles and Vanguard champion. That's it, folks, for this week. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can catch me on Twitch, Twitter and on Instagram. Thanks for watching, Guardians. I'll see you next time.